Deep breath.
This is a Manhattan map. The next stop is 149.
This is 161st Street, and I just wanted to show that this one is on. It just came on fully last week. This station just came on fully last week. They did actually have the beginning phase done probably about 2 months ago, but for some reason they turned this one in 183rd Street off for a while, and just last week, I'm not sure what day, but I noticed on Thursday that 161st and 183rd was on. So this is the clock here at 161st Street, Yankee Stadium. Just giving everybody a view of what they did over here within the past few months to a year ago. They started taking down the old Yankee Stadium, and now you see the new parking lot / recreational on the top of the parking lot over there. Also next to where the new Gateway Mall is. This is all being developed new. So far, if I'm correct, with all the stations that I've counted, all of the Jerome Avenue line is on, with the exception of 149th Street Grand Concourse. Nearly all of the 6 line is on, except for the three stations that were under construction. I believe they actually are going to turn on a few of them this week. I'm not sure. I heard that from one of the guys, and I'm not sure if that's true. 86th Street is on now on the 2 line, the 1, 2, and the 3. Chambers Street should be coming on this week, and 72nd Street should be coming on this week. Matter of fact, there's a lot of them that should be coming on within the next few days coming up this week. Of the 7th, there's a lot of stations that should be popping up on, because last week they was doing the countdown. They was doing a few phases last week on 174th Street in the Bronx. Tremont West Palm is being tested. Prospect is being tested. Jackson Avenue was also on last week and being tested. 72nd Street was being tested. So, and of course Chambers Street. I am not sure about 42nd Street. I did ask them when they think that 42nd Street will be worked on. They did tell me that they had to get back to me, and that's on Twitter, so I'm not 100% sure when they're going to have that one back on. Up and running. They don't even have so I'm not really 100% sure when they're going to start that one, but I did ask, so I'm waiting for them to get it back to me. So far, I believe that we have at least 86 stations up and running at this time. I am not 100% sure with that, because they do go off and on, but the stations that I know that are on should be about 85, 86 stations. Also, I keep on seeing people talk about it on different newscasts and online and stuff like that, saying that they don't even know where these clocks are on at. Some people think, some congressmen out in Queens thought that they were only in Brooklyn and Brooklyn and Manhattan. A lot of people don't even know what these are for some reason. After all this time of them talking about it, these are not just countdown clocks, they also are information. There's a PACIS system, meaning that it's a public address customer information system. So all of you that already know what that means, this is not for you. These are for the people that may come across this video and wonder what are these for. Not only does it tell you the countdown to the next train, where its destination is, what the train is, what route it is, because sometimes they do switch up on routes due to construction or what have you. And just show you the route, where it's going, which train is coming in the station first, the destination, and it also shows you the what's going on in the city construction wise, and you also hear it in Audible. This also can tell you things that's going on when it comes to other systems, such as this weekend there's no Long Island Railroad service from Jamaica to Manhattan due to them working on their new switching system, almost like the ATS system that we have here. So there is none. So they did show you here on the screen that if you are going in that direction, they told you which way to go, and they also showed you here. So this is a multi-system thing. It's not just a countdown clock. You know, this thing tells you a lot more, and it does do a lot more than just show you this countdown clock. So anybody that comes across this video, if you were confused on what these things are, these are the new systems in order to help people know what's going on in the transit system. This, along with the new speaker system, the new PA system is loud, clear. The Audible is very loud and clear. This is updating the old system that we had that people all know say that it doesn't work, you can barely hear it. Now there is very little you can say. I've heard these things work in action, and everybody knows that you can hear this throughout the station, in the mezzanine area, at the fare box area. You can hear what's going on in the system, and it also have these downstairs in the mezzanine area, so you can hear it and also see it. It'll update you every 10 minutes, I believe, what's going on in the system. If there's delays downtown, this will show you. Uptown, this will show you. And it also would have an audio of the same thing. Also, I guess if you can see just what I saw, it said 2 minutes, and then it went to the train is approaching. I found out exactly why that happened. Sometimes the computer actually glitches. It has like a freeze period, and the train passes a certain area where it should count down to 1 minute, and it doesn't. They said that that's because the computer probably froze up real quick, which is not uncommon with certain computers. So I'm getting on this one. I want to try to give you 86th Street.